Alrighty guys, let's get soaping. Before we do, we're going to be introducing one of our best sellers. He's very popular on the list, and it is black champagne. Black champagne is a beautiful blend of black pepper, birch, pomegranate, and champagne. So let's get into it. So we have our oils here already mixed and ready to go. Our lye solution, they are both at about 80 degrees. So these are ready. First things first, putting our additives. We're going to be adding 3 hearty spoonfuls. This one actually comes in the container. So we're going to just go ahead and put 3 heaping teaspoons of this in here. I don't know how much this measure scoop is, honestly. I think it's a teaspoon. He's a little shy of a tablespoon, I can tell you that much. So I put 3 of those in there. This thing makes some noise, don't it? Black champagne was designed with a gentleman in mind, but will also has been highly well received by the ladies as well. I've been wanting to introduce black champagne into the cold process soap for a while because it has been so well received, and we thank every single person who enjoys this fragrance. Like I said, it is a custom blend by moi, and of course my hubby. He does play a role in that. So now that we have our additives in, let's go ahead and mix these in. Give it a good swirly. I'm gonna grab a spatula just to make sure there's nobody hiding out on the bottom or the sides. And once I get a nice consistent color, this turns my oils from a really nice translucent yellow color to a nice creamy color. And that's just because all the additives are white. I'm also going to be adding some colors here, and we'll be also using the rose Kaolin clay, which I love that one as well. So we're going to open up our lye solution. We're going to tilt our stick blender after giving it a good burping. Burp your baby. Tilt it to the side, pour it right on down the stick blender. And this has the sodium lactate in it as well. Because I haven't used this fragrance in a soap before, in a CP soap, I'm actually going to add that in as we get ready for the colors. So, giving it a blend with my stick blender. And then we're going to blend this on low for about 2 minutes. He's looking emulsified, ready to party. So I'm going to pop that off, scrape him down. We're going to come back to him in a minute, but I just want to get him out of the way. Okay, I'm going to move that over to the side. I'm going to grab my containers. So you guys see here we have 4 of these containers, and I have several things going on. So I'm going to evenly divide this up and leaving some in my big container because we're going to dye it another color. So I'm going to do about a little less than half in each one and see what that brings me to. I'm trying to be clean in here, you guys, because your girl can get a little messy. There we go. So now we have all those evenly distributed to the best of my eyeballing ability. In this first one here, we're going to be using this color. This is 24 karat gold mica from Southwest. And I'm going to pour this in here because I'm going for like a champagne-y color. And I'm hoping this brings me where I want to go. Whoops! That is not where I wanted you to be. We'll put black in there. Bloopers brought to you by Keisha. Alright, now that we've successfully gotten 24 karat gold mica everywhere. So in here, we're just going to swirl this together. See if we get a nice champagne-y color. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, even though this is like a shimmery mica situation, you have to remember, cold processed soaps do come to a matte finish, so you're not going to get all that beautiful shimmer that you see in the raw mica itself. The next color, I blended together this beautiful burgundy red color for this. I'll put that in there and hope that this is the right color. If not, I'm gonna have to blend some more. This is a custom blend of like 3 reds and some black. Let's give that a little hand whisking. Oh yeah, that's perfect. If this blends up just the way it looks like right now, I'll be happy. All right, we're done with this container now. The next color is going to be all black, and he's gonna go in the big container. And this one is gonna be a goldeny. I wanna go for a gray color. So I'm gonna scrape that in there. And this is, what is this? Wicked, I believe, or Black Oyster. I can't remember. It's one or the other. My Black Orchard is going in here. Black Oyster or Wicked. I don't remember. I think this is actually Black Oyster. And as you can see, this is kind of more of a black than silver. So I have some titanium dioxide that I've already dispersed in water. I'm going to put a little splashy splash in there until I get to the shade of gray silver that I'm looking for. And when you're using titanium dioxide versus a white mica, you will have to stick blend this. Okay, I'm gonna stick it over there. I brought out 4 containers for nothing. Bummer. But I want to get my stick blend on here really quick just so I can make sure this is the gray I want. Oh, that's it right there, babe. Bring you over here. Burp it. Now, for this last container, this one is a mix of Wicked mica from Matte Micas and some charcoal because I wanted to anchor that black. I like charcoal, but sometimes it doesn't lead as black as I want it to. That's why I added the Wicked mica. This is not as deep of a black as I want, so I'm actually going to get a little bit more Wicked. Actually, I'm going to put some Black Oyster in here because I didn't put that in the original. So I'm going to take about a teaspoon of this. See if I can deepen this black. That's black. All right, groovy. I definitely wanted to be a variance between the black and the silver, so I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more titanium dioxide, aka TD. A little dribble in there. So now you guys can see there's a really different contrast there. This one's a little bit thicker. Titanium dioxide does accelerate trace. We better get to moving. I have my fragrance already measured out and ready to go. So I'm going to add a 1/4 to here, a 1/4 to here, a 1/4 to here, and the remaining in there. All right. So that's done. I'm actually going to mix my black first. Take a whisk and mix in my fragrance. Wix it in. Oh my God. Get our mold into the scene. This is going to be a black based soap, so let's pour this about halfway. 3/4. Okay. So now I'm going to alternate the red, the gold, and the gray. And I'm going to bring this in really high, going down the middle and up the sides. Then I want to counteract the red with the gold. Loosen up my silver because he's my gray, should I say. He's not really silver. Silver has like a metallic vibe. That's why I don't count silver and gray as the same thing. I know some people say they're interchangeable, but not to me. Go back over the gray with the red. Still pouring high, hoping to drag that down. Let's break the party up with some black. Going to do a final pass with the gold and then the gray. I'm gonna tamp him a little bit. The only color that accelerated a little bit was the gray because I had to mix it a lot to get that titanium mixed in. So one of the things that I like to do is to take the batter and sort of just drizzle it on the top. Beautiful. And since this is one of my unisex bars, I'm not going to be putting anything on top. It's going to leave them just like this. The finished design. Look at that. He's gorgeous. I'm going to take my spritzy spritz of alcohol, and we're going to put this beauty to bed, and we'll be back in 18 to 24 hours and unmold him and slice him up. I'll see you guys later.